Most of us have a lifetime of memories to help us deal with the loss of a loved one. But what if that life lasted only days, even minutes or seconds? There's an organization here in Richmond helping family members remember their dead or dying infants through photographs. Investigative reporter Rachel DePompa is here to take you inside Remembrance Photography.
It's hard to believe the joy of birth and the sorrow of death can happen in the same breath.
Whether she came out breathing or not, we knew we weren't going to have Ella for years to come.
Baby Ella was born with trisomy 13, which means she had an extra chromosome. Her organs did not develop properly. 80% of babies with this disorder live only minutes, maybe hours.
When she was born, there was just that frightening silence, and then she let out her huge cry, and so we knew that, you know, we at least were going to have a few minutes with her.
Christy Hancock and her family wanted to make sure their first moments with baby Ella would last a lifetime.
He captures so much emotion in the family.
Which is why they invited professional photographer Anthony Rumley into their hospital room. Rumley is a volunteer and area coordinator for Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep, a national nonprofit that pairs photographers with parents facing the loss of a baby.
No matter how long or how short of a life, I feel it should be celebrated, and that's one of the driving forces behind the remembrance photography.
In a moment's notice, he could get that difficult call from any of our area hospitals to show up and capture the final moments of a life cut unbearably short. The pictures are free, his work almost like a ministry.
It's really part of the grieving process. It used to be very taboo not to speak about the loss of a child, you know, because people didn't know what to say to them to comfort them.
He sees this as a gift and not an easy one. Some, like baby Ella, are in the final days of life. Other times, the babies are in the moments after they have already passed away.
We've had situations where the moms weren't even able to hold their child because they were so distraught.
The lens is a sort of protection for Rumley, but the emotion of what he does is never really shut out.
You feel the emotion that was there, and you kind of have to breathe a little bit.
I mean, she continues.
Christy Hancock is forever grateful.
It's an amazing gift to families who are going through an incredibly hard time, and it's a way to cherish and remember their baby.
Baby Ella was a fighter and hung on for 3 whole months. She died in her sleep at home. To Christy, these pictures are worth every word.
So there she's got the breathing tube holding up.
Every thought, every emotion.
Just to still remember every detail about her face and her head and her toes and everything. I mean, she's still our baby, whether she, you know, lived or not. She was still a part of our family.
First, I want to thank Christy for sharing her story. There are several photographers working in the Richmond area, and they need more volunteers to help take these pictures. You have to be a professional photographer that can handle extremely emotional situations. Rachel DePompa, NBC 12 News.
What a gift to those families. Thank you, Rachel. For more details on Now I Lay Me Down to Sleep and to find out how to contact the Richmond area coordinator, head over to NBC12.com and click on Rachel's story.